Guys, check it out. We got some plumbing done. Got a bathroom over here. So this one right here, this is the washer and dry, or the washing machine. This is the toilet. That's the shower. That's a vent. That is the lav, or the sink, as us non-plumbers call them. Sink drain. Then we got kitchen sink drain. We've got, let me think what that is. That is a another sink drain. You got the big one is the toilet, and then we got a shower and a vent, or shower vent. Then over here we've got a floor drain that goes out, comes over to here. We got another floor drain right there. And then I didn't do a floor drain over here. Probably will regret it, but who knows. And then we've got I'm gonna have a sink over here in my shop. Sink drain right there. All right, now let's mark it with some paint. Whew, look at that line. That's a pretty good little line. All right. Don't mind me, guys. I'm walking a little bit funny because I got the gout 2 days ago. I'm on day 3 of the gout, and I'm moving around much better than I was the last 2 days. So if y'all have ever had it, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I hope you never get it. It's pretty bad. Okay, so now I've got my laser level set up to where it's, when it beeps, which is, honey, you're right in the way of the laser level. So when it beeps, right there is the top of that's where the top of the concrete's gonna be. So hey love, could you come here? So I'm gonna have my wife hold this grade stick, and I have a pencil in my pocket. So I want you to hold, you can't stand in front of the laser though. See the laser? Nope. Oh, you can, okay. Yeah, that'll work too. But you could, so I want you to hold, see, watch this thing. And see how it says it needs to go up 0.65. So raise it up. So you hold it. Hold it so that it's right on that, right there. Okay, so that means I need to mark right there. Okay, so I made that mark. It's not super accurate, but you can take it down now. So so now I'll measure off of that mark. When I start digging down, I know that I need to be 14 inches down over here. So I'm going 14 inches here. We're going 80 foot that way, and I want to be like 28 1/8, and that'll give me right at that magic number of fall that you want. So yeah, I think now we're ready to start digging. So I think what I'll do is, there's a lot of rock on top of this clay out here, a lot of rock. So I'm gonna start digging with my backhoe at the Kubota and get all the rock off the top. And then once I get down to clay, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna bring the skid loader in here, or maybe we'll drop it into the wheelbarrow for now. And then we'll take wheelbarrow loads of that clay out of the building and dump it around the building so that I don't contaminate my rock with a bunch of clay. I don't want to do that. So that's the idea. Let's get started on that. Get my gout put up here. Quick.
Oh, okay.
Well, boys, she's not the straightest. Here toward, this is where I had to dig a little with the tractor crooked, cockeyed. But she'll hold a 4-inch PVC, huh? 12:07 in the night. We got her. All right, guys, another day. I'm out here again doing some plumbing work, this time without my brother-in-law who's the plumber, but I think he's given me enough skills, some smarts to figure this out on my own. So I was sitting down here with my buddy Big Mike, and he thinks it was going to be a mistake if I didn't put a floor drain in front of this garage right here. This is where my wife will come in and park. And I had the thought had actually crossed my mind also, and I just decided, you know what? I had already put that piece of pipe in right there, and I decided, you know what? I'm just going to cut it, dig down around it, cut it. This is the best time to do it. I don't want to have to kick myself later down the road and say, why didn't you put a floor drain in? Why didn't you listen to Big Mike and put a floor drain in? So I had to go buy a 4x4x3Y and then a 3-inch 45 right there, and I'm coming up to 3-inch, and then I've got another chunk of 3-inch over there, and I'm going to extend that on out and come up and hit one of my floor drains. So that's the first update. Second update is I got this piece re-glued in right here, and then I glued in this piece right here, and then that Ys and 45s off to this will be to the sink. I guess they call it a lav, L-A-V as in Victor, for lavatory. I don't know what it is in the plumbing world, but there'll be a sink right there in the bathroom at the end of that trench. And then right here, I remembered that I needed a floor drain, and this will be the utility room. I need a floor drain in the utility room. And I might even do two. I haven't decided yet. I could do another one like right in between here. I don't really know what for, but I bought this style of drain for the utility room. This is what is this thing? It's an Odie PVC floor drain with P-trap integral drain. This is about where the electrical line will come in. So this is what I've been doing, is filling in this trench a little bit and getting the electrical line, or being able to bury this I did 3-inch electrical conduit, schedule 40, with a 90, long sweep 90 right here to come up into the utility room. And I was talking to my electrician, and he said I could bury it right in the same trench that I had the waste line going out, so that's what I'm doing. And then it'll get over to here, right about here, and it'll take a 45-degree turn and try to hit this pipe, and then another 45, and then that'll go outside to where I have my electrical line, or have my electrical structure right here. Right out here, and they wanted it 24 inches down outside, and then it'll come up, and the meter and the 300 amp shut off will be stored right here on this structure, which that thing's feeling nice and solid. Then the transformer, I guess the electrician calls it a tub, will be right there. So been busy this last just about week. Took me and my sister's boyfriend, who is a plumber, just about a week of nights, you know, just kind of coming out here like after 5 o'clock and working until about dark, which is around 8:30, and getting this stuff done. So there was a couple of nights we didn't work either, so maybe less than a week.